Hello, I'm Josh Richards. I'm a territory manager for Ziegler Ag here in DeForest, Wisconsin. And today I'm going to talk to you about the 6631, the vertical tillage piece from Sunflower. The 6631 series is a vertical tillage piece that sizes up residue, eliminates erosion, and preps the seedbed for planting come spring. The 6631 vertical tillage piece uses our single point depth control. It's labeled A to H with black and white letters that are easily visible from the cab. You also have a red arrow indicating where your depth is set. This is used in conjunction with the self-leveling hitch that's right next to it. The self-leveling hitch actually has two heavy-duty springs that are able to cushion both gangs, the front and the rear, and this is especially useful when we're going over rough areas in the field or crossing over ditches. So it keeps the entire plank all the way through level as you're crossing the field. The 6631 vertical tillage piece uses the unique to them blades called the Saber Blades. They're 22 inches in diameter and have 25 flutes in them. The idea behind the 18-inch angle that they have, along with the flutes, is that they're designed to actually keep their edge over time versus grinding or rolling them. Also, with the narrow angle that it has, the 18-inch degree angle, is that it's also designed to actually lift the soil up vertically versus other more concave or more aggressive angled discs that actually tend to roll the soil over. So this allows you to lift the soil up and place it back down and anchor the residue that you're actually tilling up. Since the 6631 vertical tillage pieces uses 18-inch degree angle on the blades, you're actually lifting that soil straight up and placing it straight back down, anchoring the residue in its place. Since other tillage pieces use it on the front angle, a more aggressive angle on the front gang of discs, that means the rear gang also has to be as aggressive to catch that soil and move it back into place. So that is a huge speed inhibitor on other competitors versus the vertical tillage on this. Again, we are lifting it straight up and placing it straight back down. Since we are not catching a huge array of changes of the placement of the soil, that allows us to go a little bit faster in the field. The 6631 vertical tillage piece also offers on the saber-tooth blades trunnion-mounted bearings. The bearings themselves offer a triple lip seal, which means we don't have to worry about over-greasing and hurting the bearing on the housing or anything. The trunnion-mounted bearings are actually mounted on the C-standard bearings as well. The C-standard bearings, as the vertical tillage piece is moving through the field, actually flexes. When this flexes, it causes the entire gang to move as well. Because the entire gang is moving, the housing and the bearings are constantly realigning themselves to ensure that there's no wear and tear, and it's creating positive lubrication on the bearings as well. The 6631 vertical tillage piece also has gauge wheels mounted on the wings. These gauge wheels, just like any other standard gauge wheels, basically ensure that there's no gouging or plowing on the wings and make sure that it's an even cut all the way across the tillage piece. As we move further back, we get into the tandem axles. The tandem axles somewhat are the same as the gauge wheels. They ensure that the entire wing on both wings and the center section is contouring and creating that self-leveling and ensuring a consistent cut as you cross over the field. The finishing reels in the back, Sunflower offers three different styles. We have an 11-inch and a 14-inch of the flat stock bar, and we also have a 14-inch round stock bar of the reels. The reels in the back basically cut up all the clods and create a nice finished seed bed all the way across, consistent across the wings and the center pivot. Thank you for watching, and if there's any more questions, please don't hesitate to call your territory manager of Ziegler. Thank you.